Hello everybody, this is SuperFang99. Before we begin, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. It really helps out the channel. With that out of the way, today we are going to be starting our Path to Carcosa campaign playthrough with Scenario 1, Curtain Call. If you want to watch the introduction to this campaign, as well as the introduction to the two investigators that I'll be bringing through this campaign, you can watch that right over there. But without further ado, let's start with some investigator setup. So, William York. We're going to be drawing our opening hands for Will York. We're going to be looking for all items, basically. Alright, so we don't have that. Alright, we have two items, the 18 Derringer and the knife. I will be mulliganing basically everything except for those. Actually, yeah, no I am. So, we have baseball bat, cherished keepsake, and another knife. That is pretty good. Alright. For Min, we're going to be trying to look for archaic glyphs and potentially Dr. Mylan Christopher. Alright, so we don't have the king in yellow. Well, there's Dr. Mylan, so we're definitely keeping him. I think we'll probably keep an old keyring as well and toss the rest. So, we will get deduction, shortcut, and guts. Alright, not terrible start. Hopefully we'll be able to see our archaic glyphs as soon as we can. Alright, let's do setup. Scenario 1, Curtain Call. You awaken with a start, as though shaken by an unseen force. You must have slept for quite some time, for there are only a few other patrons in the audience, and no performers on stage. The lights are dimmed, and the stage curtains are tattered and ripped, though you do not remember that being the case during the first act. You wait a moment before you are sure this isn't part of the performance. As you wait, a foul but unrecognizable smell permeates the air. How long have you been asleep? Shaking off your drowsiness, you walk toward one of the seated patrons and ask for the time, but he does not respond. It is then that you realize you are talking to a corpse. Alright, setup. Gather all cards on the following encounter sets. Curtain Call, Evil Portents, Delusions, Hauntings, Cult of the Yellow Sign, Striking Fear, Rats. These sets are indicated by the following icons. So we have Curtain Call, Evil Portents, Delusions, Hauntings, Cult of the Yellow Sign, Striking Fear, and Rats. Set the following cards aside out of play. The Man in the Pallid Mask, Royal Emissary, each copy of Lobby Doorway, and each copy of Backstage Doorway. Alright, and that's it. Put the theater, lobby, balcony, and backstage locations into play. Each investigator begins play at the theater. Alright, let me zoom back out. We could begin our map. So we have our scenario reference card up here, have our two agendas, a lot of acts. We have our theater in the middle, lobby on the left, balcony up here, and the backstage to the right. If Lola Hayes was chosen, but she was not, shuffle the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. All right, let's finish setup. And we are now ready to begin. So let's look at our act and agenda. The third act. The theater is eerily silent. The old wooden floor creaks beneath your feet, and a light rain gently patters on the roof as you explore the auditorium. There are more rotting corpses among the seats, and the rest of the crowd has vanished. 6 doom threshold. Awakening. You pinch yourself to see if you are dreaming, and sure enough, your skin stings and reddens. You take a few deep breaths and try to think rationally. Whatever is going on, you must explore the theater to learn the truth of the matter. We need a total of 6 clues. We are playing on standard difficulty, which means we have 3 skulls, which are -1, -3 instead if you have 3 or more horror on you. We have none of the cultist tablet elder things, but they are -4 if your location has at least 1 horror on it to take a horror from the token pool. If your location has no horror on it, place 1 horror on it instead. And we are starting in the theater. Must have been one hell of an intermission. 2 shrouds, 0 clues. To say that the theater is in disarray would be a profound understatement. The walls and seats, previously polished to a shine, are cracked and caked with dirt. The curtains are tattered and the set is stained with old blood. You aren't sure what's worse, the smell of rot or the nagging feeling that you've been asleep for a very long time. All right, as I zoom out, let us begin. Let's start with York. So, we're going to do the geared up turn first. So, when the first turn of the game begins, play any number of item assets from your hand, reducing the cost of each by 1. During this turn, you have 3 fewer actions to take. Note, short supply also says when your first turn of the game begins, but however, since they're both forced, I can choose which one happens first. So I think what we're going to do is we're definitely going to play the Cherished Keepsake, and we're going to play, we're going to play the Derringer and the Knife. So the Knife costs 0, the Derringer costs 2, for a total of 2 resources paid. Cherished Keepsake, of course, costs 0, and the 18 Derringer comes in with 2 ammo. And that is York's geared up turn. However, now he needs to do short supply. So now we're going to discard the top 10 cards of his deck. 1, Derringer. Bury them deep. Baseball bat. Not without a fight. Beat cop. So that's the first 5. Overpower. Look what I found. Hit me. Vicious blow. And look what I found. Okay. That was not a great short supply. Especially since we know that our weaknesses are in there now. But that is William's turn. So, let us go to Min's turn. She's going to play Dr. Mylan Christopher for 4 resources. Oops. Come on. I think we're going to try and move backstage, so let's go over there. The set is different from what you remember of the play's first act, decorated with a backdrop of an unsettling sunset. Backstage. Forced, when backstage is revealed, put 2 of the set-aside backstage doorway locations to play at random. While you are at backstage, each hidden treachery in your hand counts as 3 cards instead of 1, for the purposes of counting your hand size. I now just realized I didn't actually put my location connectors out, so let me just quickly do that. So these are up, down, and then this is a one-way to the theater. Sorry about that. Okay, and now let's get the backstage doorways. Just shuffle them up so I don't know which is which. All right, and I have a D6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, so that's the last one. And I'll put it over here. And then we have odd and then even. Even, so then this one. Oops, sorry, I did not see that. All right. More location connectors. And this is 1 clue. All right, that was 2 actions so far. I think she'll just investigate here, just to get a resource. So she is 4, 5 to 3. That is a skull, which is a -1. So we get a clue, and we get a resource. Clue, resource. Okay, so that is their turns. Let's go to upkeep. William will draw the Graveyard Ghouls. That was fast. But honestly, not a bad time to draw them. He has 4 resources now. Min will draw Perception, and will gain a resource, putting her up to 3. All right, first Mythos phase of the campaign. 1 out of 6. William's encounter card is a Fanatic. Spawn, revealed location with the most clues. Forced, after Fanatic enters play, move 1 clue from Fanatic's location to Fanatic. Forced, when you defeat Fanatic, take control of all of its clues. There are no revealed locations with the most. Well, there are no revealed locations with clues, so 0 is the most clues. We'll put it on York. Min will draw. Rotting Remains. Test 3 willpower. For each point you failed by, take 1 horror. Don't want to fail by that by too much, so we will commit a guts. And I think, will Min use her ability on this? No, I think not. So she is 6 to 3. There's a -3. I'm glad we committed that, because we succeed, and we get to draw a card off guts. It is another Perception. That's good. All right, so let's start with William York's turn. We do have a Beat Cop in the discard pile that we would probably like to get out if possible. Yes, we do. So we need to shoot twice, probably. Yeah. So let's shoot the graveyard ghouls with this Derringer. We're going to spend an ammo. So we are attacking at a 4, 5, 6 to 3. -1, we do succeed, so we deal 2 damage. Okay, here's the question. We do have another knife. So I think I'm okay throwing the knife at the ghouls for this. So we're going to discard the knife to get +2 fight and deal +1 damage. So we are attacking again 6 to 3. Zero, so we do kill the ghouls. Because we defeated an enemy, we will get to play an asset from our discard pile, and it will be the Beat Cop. I'm doing I'm pushing it a little bit risky with the offer you can't refuse, but honestly, whatever. All right, and then we will shoot the Fanatic with 4, 5, 6 to 3. Sorry, 7 to 3. We have 5 combat now. Oh, that's an auto fail. Okay. No retaliate, but that's okay. Honestly, that's actually probably not bad because then we can use our ability next turn to get that knife back. Or even just get like a baseball bat back. All right. Oh, sorry. We did fail, so we actually put a bullet back too. So that's great. All right. Min's turn. She's going to check out one of these backstage doorways. A simple wooden door leads into the back of the theater, away from the prying eyes of patrons. All right, it's the rehearsal room. 1 shroud, 2 clues. Forced after you succeed by 2 or more while investigating the rehearsal room, take a horror. As you enter the room, silently confronting you is a giant symbol form. Sorry, let me just put this neatly. Is a giant symbol torn into the wallpaper. You cannot tell whether the wall was deliberately vandalized or the material peeled away in a strange pattern on its own. And it has 2 clues. And victory 1. So we want to get those clues for sure. Let's investigate twice. We are 5 to 1. Might be taking some horror here, but that's okay. -1, so we get a clue. We get a resource. And we take a horror, because we succeeded by 3. Put on Dr. Mylan. We'll do it again. -2, so we succeed by 2 again. So we get a clue, get another resource. Dr. Mylan is very good. You take a horror though. All right, so that is their turns. Fanatic will hit William, so we'll put a damage on the Beat Cop. And now we go to upkeep. William will draw. Oh, fuck. That was fast. Okay. So, when you become the... Oh, God. Revelation. Lose 5 resources. If you cannot, instead, remove it from your deck, search the collection for fine print, and put it in your discard pile. Oh, God. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it down there. Dang it. Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. This was a lot faster than I thought this would happen. This is bad. I was really hoping that the short supply would actually take care of it for me. Let me put it this. Okay, then we get a resource. All right, Min, she will draw another Guts and get another resource. Alright, it's top of the round. Mythos, 2 Doom out of 6. William will draw Descent into Madness. If you have at least 3 horror on you, you lose an action. We do not. It has Surge, however. Storm of Wraths. That's fine. Min will draw Dissonant Voices. Cannot play assets or events. That's totally fine, I think. Alright, Yorick, your job is to kill. And I guess we don't need to worry about not having resources anymore. So let's shoot with this Derringer. That puts us at 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3 with the Fanatic. 0. So we will kill the Fanatic. Because we defeated an enemy, we get to play something from our discard pile, paying its cost. It will have to be this knife, because that's the only thing we can play. And then we'll swing with the knife of the rats, 4, 5, 6 to 1. Elder Sign, oh my god. Return 1 card from your discard pile to your hand. That is phenomenal. It's gonna be Bury Them Deep. Are we gonna bury some rats deep? What are some other enemies? Just the Fanatics. The Fanatics are a little annoying, so maybe we will hold off on the Bury Them Deep. We do kill the rats though. That's great. Return 1 card. That's stupid. This card is stupid. And then we have 1 more action. We'll move towards the backstage. Okay, Min, we're going to do a double move over here to the other backstage. The Trap Room. Forced. After you reveal the Trap Room, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Swarm of Rats and put it into play and engage with you. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. So, Swarm of Rats, we're going to find one. Oh, the Poltergeist. Okay, that might be something to kill. Yeah, that's really annoying. Put it into play, engage with you. Okay. Min might be able to take a swing at it. It's not unheard of. Does she have any icons in her hand? No. Okay. It does have 2 clues and victory 1, so we should be able to get those clues pretty well. Sorry. Let's have her fight. She is 2 to 1. It's honestly not bad odds. The skulls are -1s. We have 3 -1s, 2 zeros, +1 Elder Sign. I think we should be okay. -2. That's unfortunate. Alright, so enemy phase, Swarm of Rats will attack Min for damage. She does have 7. It's not bad. Upkeep, William will draw. Gravedigger Shovel. Should be able to help with some cluing then. Gains a resource. Min will draw. Resourceful. And will gain a resource. This goes away. We have a total of 3 out of 6 Doom. And William's encounter card is a Poltergeist. Oh god. Cannot be damaged except by spell, relic, or encounter cards. Action Parlay, test 3 intellect to attempt to banish the Geist. If you succeed, deal it 1 damage. Okay, Min will probably need to deal with that. And Min's encounter card is Descend into Madness. She does not have 3 horror on her. So we get, a hidden card. Whispers in your head, dismay. Peril hidden. Revelation, secretly add whispers to your in your head, dismay to your hand. You cannot commit skill cards in skill tests. Well, that sucks. Double action discard. That's bad. Okay, what do we do here? We could have William take an attack of opportunity to move. Spell, relic, and counter cards. Okay, we have none of those. We do, however, have Bury Them Deep, so if Min can kill it, that would be ideal. She cannot commit cards, but she is 5 to 3 right now. Skill cards. So she can commit other cards. That doesn't help. Except like the old Kiri. I think that's how it's gonna have to go. So William is gonna move, taking an attack of opportunity from the Poltergeist, killing his cherished keepsake. Yes, then he's gonna swing with the knife at the Swarm of Rats, going 4, 5, 6 to 1. Oh, Jesus, Elder Sign. Okay. What do we want? Look what I found? Yeah, let's take a look what I found. We can use some clue acceleration right now. Alright, then we kill the rats. That allows us to play a card from our discard pile. It will be our cherished keepsake. Last action. We could try and investigate. No, we don't have the money to play that. Yeah. William will pass his turn. Alright. Min. You have no way to Okay, you're just gonna test this, I think. Yeah. So you're 5-3, testing against the poltergeist. If you can do this, this would be fantastic. -2, good. We deal it a damage. Let's do it again. -1. All right, we got it. So we deal it a second damage. That kills it. And then Yorick can play Bury Them Deep because it says after a non-elite enemy at your location is defeated, not if you defeat it. That's great. So that goes to the victory display. Awesome. I'm glad we got that out of the way. All right, Min has 1 action left. We cannot commit skill cards, so I think we're just going to play this old key ring. Or should we just investigate? 5-3. No, we'll play it. Spend a resource. This comes with 2 keys. Okay. So that's that. Let's go to upkeep. William will draw and overpower. Gain a resource. Min will draw. Look what I found. That's a great card actually right now. And she will get a resource. Let me just check her hand size real quick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. All right, we are 4 of 6. William's encounter card is Frozen in Fear. We know what that is. Min's encounter card is Twisted to His Will. If there's no doom in play, Twisted to His Will gains Surge. Otherwise, test Willpower X, where X is the amount of doom in play, so that's Willpower 4. If you fail, discard 2 cards from your hand at random. That's bad. And we can't commit cards. I forgot about that. That's bad. So, testing 4-4, huh? That's not great. We have to do it. 4-4. Oh, 0. So good. Okay. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Sorry. Okay. Let us now do double action to discard Whispers in Your Head. That is pretty annoying. And then she's going to investigate. She has 4-5. Do I try and look what I found? It might be time. 5-3. There's not a lot of failing, actually. So I think it's better just do deduction. 4, 5, 6. 6-3. We're also looking to cycle. So we'll commit the perception to go 6, 7. Actually, no. We need to save. We'll save 1 perception. Yeah. So we are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-3. Actually, what am I doing? I don't need to do this. 6-3, sorry, and then Min will use her ability to go 7-3. I think that's probably good enough. Skull, that's a -1, good. So we get both clues. And we get a resource. And then that is our turn, because that's 3 actions. All right, William. I think William is going to play the Gravedigger's Shovel. We want to be next to Min for the Frozen in Fear, I think. So then he will gain 2 resources. All right, end of his turn. Test Frozen in Fear. Min will commit Guts. I guess this was a reason to not commit things right now. But he's assessing 5-3. +1, great. Frozen in Fear is gone. All right, let's go to upkeep. William will draw a machete. It's a good evergreen weapon. Min will draw Scavenging. Not very useful right now. Maybe when the old Q ring goes kaput. Okay, we are 5 out of 6 doom. We should be prepared for something pretty quick. So yeah, William will probably need to go to the theater. We'll see what happens though. William will draw distant voices, cannot play assets or events. I think that's fine. Min will draw Black Stars Rise. Test 4 intellect. If you fail, you must either place a doom on the current agenda or take a horror for each point you fail by. This effect can cause the current agenda to advance. Okay, we're definitely committing something to this. So we are 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. We will use our ability to... Yeah, we will use our ability to give this another wild, so that's 8 to 4. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that is the worst possible. If we advance, a certain big guy is coming, and that is a bit of a problem. 4 horror, huh? Wow. Okay. 4 horror. Oh, that's so bad. That is really, really bad. Is William even set up to kill? He's set up to tank the horror, at least. I think. God, that's so bad. I think we actually have to use the Doom. That's so bad. But we are advancing them. That's so bad. Oh my god. Alright. The emissary's message. Abruptly, the malformed body of an unnatural nightmare slams onto the stage, its slithering tendrils reaching into the aisles. It opens its maw and lets out a shrill, piercing song. The melody is uncanny. The notes sear into your mind. Pain pounds in your forehead, and blood runs from your ears. Search all set-aside cards in the victory display for the Royal Emissary enemy and spawn it in the theater. Alright, there it is. So we're going to need this again, by the way. The Royal Emissary, 4/5/4 health to evade monster elite. Prey, lowest willpower. Massive, hunter retaliate. Forced. At the end of the enemy phase, each investigator at Royal Emissary's location or connecting location takes 1 horror. And now it is our turns. So, well, obviously we don't have the damage to kill this turn. We don't have even the actions. So we could be prepared. Just wait here, move, fight. That's bad. You cannot play assets or events. The Derringer would be nice right now, but alas. Okay. Really? That's so unfortunate. God. I'm so bad right now. Lowest willpower. 1, 2. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have a plan. And it involves Min doing some very cheeky things, very far from Will, but I think that'll be worth it. So, Min is going to move twice. 1, 2. She's in the theater. She's going to play a shortcut. We avoid the attack of opportunity to the lobby. The lobby says, through the tall glass doors leading into the lobby, you can see that this room isn't nearly as dilapidated as the auditorium. Signs promoting the King in Yellow taunt you from inside. 4 Shroud, 1 clue. Force, when it's revealed, put 2 of the set-aside lobby doorway locations into play at random. A double action, draw 3 cards. Okay, lobby doorway. Here's our lobby doorways. Okay, same thing as before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. All right, so this one will go up here. Then even, oh, sorry, odd, then even. Even. Okay, we don't need, oh, we'll need those in a sec, but. Okay. So here's the question. Do we go into a lobby doorway or do we go to the balcony? Because we need to be 2. Actually, no, Will's planning to move to the Royal Emissary anyway. So let's move to the balcony then. No, it doesn't matter. Let's actually investigate here so we can advance. I think that's the plan. So we're going to old keyring. We're 4, 5 to 2. 5 to 2. -4. We fail. Dang it. All right, so we put the old keyring back, though. William, move. And you're just going to discard the knife. So we are 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. And I think it's actually probably worth it to commit a machete to this. So let's do that. We're 8 to 4. -1, and we deal 2 damage. Okay. I think we're willing to tank this hit, so that'll be good. Alright, so Royal Emissary first attacks William, because it hunts to itself. So it takes 2 damage on ourself. And then in the enemy phase, William and Min will take a horror. And that'll be that. Alright, let's go to upkeep. William will draw Schaffner's Catalog. That would have been great a long time ago. This goes away. Min will draw a deduction. That's great, actually. Alright, I didn't actually read the second agenda, but let's do that right now. Encore. The creature's song echoes relentlessly throughout the halls of the theater. The melody repeats again and again, yet somehow never the same note twice. Forced, after Royal Emissary is added to the victory display, remove all Doom from play and reset the agenda deck back to Agenda 1A. Then place 3 Doom on that agenda. And now we are 1 of 6. William's encounter card is a Fanatic. That would be the Lobby. Ooh, that's... Oh, God. Takes a clue and then puts it on Min. And then Min will draw. Cannot move more than once. That's fine for now. Move more than once. Okay. Well, we have things to play now, I think. If we can kill, move, kill. Yeah, that'll require a beat cop, but I think that's okay. Okay. So we're going to fight with the Gravedigger Shovel. We are 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. We will commit this knife. Yeah. To go 8 to 4. Skull, which is a -1. We deal 1 damage, and then we will discard the beat cop. Oh, I should have put the horror on the beat cop. I don't know what it's doing. To kill the Royal Emissary. So he is now in the victory display. Remove all Doom from play. Put the first agenda back. And then put 3 Doom on it. And that was 1 action. Because we killed an enemy, we get to do a card from a discard pile. It's going to be the Derringer again. That costs 3. Alright, so then we move. And the Derringer has 2 ammo. We will shoot the Fanatic with the Derringer. We are 4, 5, 6 to 3. We'll commit this baseball bat. To go 7. -1, good. So, we kill the Fanatic. That means that William gets this clue. And then now we have enough clues to advance. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. His final bow. A shadow creeps along the wall beside you, and your heart leaps into your throat. You turn, and a figure flits away just out of sight. Either your mind is playing tricks on you, or someone else is in the theater. You follow the direction of the shadow, rounding a nearby corner. At the far end of the hall, he stands awaiting you, a man in an elegant black suit, his face covered by a pale mask. Though his attire has changed, you instantly recognize him as the actor who played the role of the stranger, one of the characters from The King in Yellow. He turns and disappears through an open doorway, as if taunting you to follow. Choose one of the set-aside locations at random. Okay. Come on. Okay. So there's going to be odd and then even. I really hope it's a lobby doorway. It's, oh God, it's the backstage doorway. Okay. That's, unfortunately, we're going to have to hawk all the way back there. We're getting the worst luck. Put the location into play and spawn the set-aside man in the pallid mask at that location. Boop. Advance to one of the 3 copies of Act 2A at random. Remove the other 2 copies of Act 2A from the game without looking at them. Okay, so we have 3 of these. I'm going to shuffle these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one. Other 2 from the game. And our new, what happened to the other? Oh, whoops, that was act. Oh, sorry, no, it's right there. What are we doing? Our new act, The Stranger. The mysterious stranger from the King in Yellow might know something about what happened during the intermission. You must find and confront him if you are to discover the truth. Objective: when the man in the pallid mask would be discarded from play, advance. All right, and I believe that was William's turn. Yes. So, Min cannot move more than once. We know that there are clues on the balcony for victory. Tempted to just check out a lobby doorway. I think I am. Let's go here. An ornate wooden door leads into one of the front areas of the theater. It's the box office. 2 shrouds, 0 clues. As an action, gain 5 resources. Remember that you stole from the box office. Group limit once per game. Raindrops pelt your clothing as you step into the box office. It takes you a moment before you realize you purchased your ticket indoors, and you realize it is somehow raining to the roof of the hall. That was 1 action, so double action. We're going to get rid of this so we can move again. All right, enemy phase, nothing happens. He is not a hunter. Let's go to upkeep. William will draw a hit me, and we'll gain a resource. Min will draw archaic glyphs. Oof, we're a little late in the scenario for this. I hope we'll have time. She gains a resource, and then we have a total of 4 out of 6 doom. Okay. William's encounter card is Spirit's Torment, attached to your location. Forced. After you leave attached location, you must either take a horror or lose an action. As an action, place one of your clues on attached location. Discard Spirit's Torment. It's not terrible. Min will draw a swarm of rats. Whew, okay. We have 2 resources. Yeah, perfect. William will move, taking a horror on the cherished keepsake. Then he will attack the swarm of rats with a Gravedigger shovel, 4, 5, 6 to 1. -3. Kill the rats. Play the cherished keepsake. Last action. Move back. We need to go pretty quickly, I think. Okay. So if Min takes horror from moving through there, it will put her on the 3 horror threshold, which is a little annoying. But I think, well, that's how it's going to have to go. So move over here, take a horror. Oops. Fell on the floor. Okay, and we reveal Lighting Box. While you're in Lighting Box, increase the resource cost of each card in your hand by 2. At the top of a narrow, claustrophobic staircase, you find the lighting crew's closet-like booth, stationed above the balcony. Expensive lighting equipment and several heavy spotlights dominate the cramped room. 4 shroud, 2 clues, victory 1. All right, we're definitely going to be using... Oops, that's not... Definitely going to be using deduction for this, I think. We're going to investigate with the old key ring. 4, 5 against 2. Commit deduction. Yep. 5, 6 against 2. If we fail this, then we also have Look What I Found. So I think we're solid. -1. All right. We get both clues. And that is that. All right, let's go to upkeep. William will draw another cherished keepsake. That's hilarious. Gaining a resource. Min will draw a magnifying glass. That's great. And gain a resource. She has 12 resources right now. Oh, we should have gained another resource from Dr. Mylan, actually. So we have 13. Okay, we have 5 out of 6 Doom. William's encounter card is another Poltergeist. That's super annoying. Min's encounter card is a Fanatic. Revealed location with the most clues. Let's put him in the box office. Yes. Yep. Okay. Min's probably going to come down and deal with the Poltergeist. William is going to go to the theater to get ready to fight again. I think that is solid. So, Min moves down. Poltergeist. We are 5-3. Yeah, I think this works. This will work, yes. So we're going to commit a Look What I Found to go 7-3. I'm a +1, good. So we deal it a damage. And then she's going to commit Resourceful with the extra icon. So 4, 5, 6, 7-3 again. Zero. So we kill the Poltergeist. Resourceful will return a Look What I Found back. And this guy will die. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Yep, that is her turn. Might as well fast out this Mag Glass as well. Okay. I think we're doing great on pace, actually. Yeah, we're doing good on pace. Because William York still has tons of juice in him. Speaking of, we don't actually have weapons in our hand to play, so that's annoying. But we'll have to make do. So William is going to move over here, taking a horror on the Cherished Keepsake. And then he's going to draw a card. Bandages, and play bandages. Yeah, because we'll have 2 left to get a knife or whatever. Okay, good. Okay, hunters, no hunters. Enemies, no enemies. So, upkeep. William will draw a B-Cop. Gaining a resource. Min will draw a Eureka. Gaining a resource. Alright, so we advance, and y'all know the drill. So, big guy comes back at the theater. And we have 6. William, frozen. Oh, Jesus. That's probably the worst thing that could have happened. We can't kill it anymore. All right. Min. Oh, you cannot play events. That's totally fine. Look What I Found wasn't really doing much anyway. Okay. So we need to get to the man in the powder masks, or actually just handle the balcony stuff. Oh, actually, well, that does upset me now. Dang it. This game is really really taking it out on me. Okay. Yorick. Is there any way for you to deal 4 damage on this? I don't think so. 2, 1. Nope. Alright, well, we're going to take it again. At least we have bandages. Forgot about that. Okay. So, let's shoot with the Derringer. 4, 5, 6 to 4. Let's commit this Overpower to go 8 to 4, and we're taking 2 actions to do this. Skull, that is a -1. So we deal 2 damage. Actually, we draw a card. Stand together, that's useless. 2 damage. Whew, okay. And now we just Gravedigger Shovel, 6 to 4. It doesn't have Retaliate, so I would like to avoid that if possible. Yeah, we'll commit the Beat Cop. 7 to 4. Skull -1. Good. Okay, that's a total of 3 damage. End of our turn, Frozen Fear. He is 3 to 3. We're committing Cherish Keepsake and Stand Together. 5 to 3. -1. We're good. Okay. Min, honestly, go to the balcony. Might as well take a horror since we're already over the threshold, I think. That does put us in Black Star's Rise threshold. Okay, never mind. First action, place a clue on the lobby. Then move as your second action. So the balcony says, a carpeted staircase leads up into the balcony. Somehow, a hot draft is blowing down through the step passageway. 2 shroud, 2 clues. Forced after you perform a move action during which you move from the balcony to the theater, take 2 damage. Just realized I should have spent the old key ring when we investigated the lighting box successfully. Okay. So let's investigate. Might as well with the old key ring. 4, 5 to 0. Don't want to commit anything. No. 5 to 0. -1. All right. You get a clue. The old key ring goes bye-bye. Sorry, we were 6 to 0 with the Magpie class. Forgot that. And that's that. So, York takes 2 damage. We'll take 1 damage and then heal 1 from the bandages. No other enemies. Sorry, then he takes a horror and connecting location. So this is not a connect location because it's one way this way. So he takes a horror, Cherish Keepsake, will die. All right. Upkeep. Machete. Min will draw. Inquiring Mind. And get another resource. She has too many resources now. Okay, we are 1 of 6. William will draw. The King's Edict. For each cultist enemy in play, move 1 clue from that enemy's location to the enemy. Until the end of the round, each cultist enemy in play gets +1 fight for each clue and or doom on it. If no clues are moved, then this gains Surge. Twisted 2 as well. There is 1 doom in play. So we are testing 3 to 1. We have no commits. We do have a hit me if we need it though. So let's try this out. 3 to 1. -2. We're good. And Min's card is another King's Edict, so that gains Surge. Another Spirit's Torment. Okay, I think that's fine. So Will should go first and kill the Royal Emissary. So let's attack with the Gravedigger Shovel. We are 4, 5, 6. We already have a machete in the discard pile. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, so we're going to commit this other machete. To go 7 to 4. Skull is a -1 because we have no horror on us. All right, so kill the emissary. Reset the agenda. Play a card from a discard pile. It's the machete. Okay, we have reliable fighting now. That's good. That was our first action. Second and third action. Ooh, that's tricky. We kind of want to be here because after this guy gets defeated, he'll come here. Yeah. So it's only if we think that Min will have trouble with an enemy. Which is unlikely at this point, I think. Yeah, that's tricky. I think we'll gain 2 resources. Play more stuff. All right, Min, let's investigate. We are 4, 5, 6 to 2. That seems good to me. 6 to 2. -1. So we get this clue. We get a resource. We're going to move. Take a horror. Then we're going to move. Okay. Enemy fairies know nothing happens. Upkeep. William draws a Gravedigger shovel. Gains a resource. Min will draw another scavenging. Gaining a resource. I think the scavengings at this point are for Archaic Cliffs. That's what they're for. We're 4 of 6. Ooh, Agent of the King. Perfect. So, Agent of the King, 4 fight, 4 health, 2 evade, humanoid cultist, prey, most clues. Hunter. Forced after Agent of the King attacks you, move one of your clues to Agent of the King. Forced, when you defeat Agent of the King, take control of all of its clues. He deals 1 damage and 2 horror. Min will draw Spires of Carcosa. Attach your location, then place 2 doom on the location. Okay. If there is no doom on attached location, discard Spires of Carcosa. As an action, you can investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues here, remove 1 doom from attached location. Honestly, I'm okay with just letting that go, I think. Because William is still set up to defeat the big guy, and so we should be good. Speaking of, let's attack the Agent of the King. We are actually only 5 to 4, really. We're doing some hit knees. We can commit this Gravedigger shovel. So let's do it. So let's commit the Gravedigger shovel. Attacking with the machete, we are 6 to 4. Does not have retaliate, so that's good. -3. Okay, we're going to play hit me for 1. We're going to reveal another token. -2, so that's a +2. So we succeed. Deal 2 damage. Okay. All right, we're just gonna attack 5 to 4. Skull, which is a -1. Great. Okay. Kill the Agent of the King. And we get to play a card. We only have 2 resources. It's probably just going to be a Cherished Keepsake. Yep, Cherished Keepsake. We have 1 action left. We're going to gain a resource. Yeah, to get ready for... Ooh, oh, God. Actually... Oh, God. Is there anything that we can do better? Maybe a baseball bat, honestly. Yeah, honestly. So instead of playing the Cherished Keepsake, we're going to play a baseball bat for 2. That'll kill both of these. It has a better combat bonus for us, I think. And so we just have to hope not to draw a skull. Last action, we'll get another resource. That's risky, but we'll have to do it. All right, Min. Let's go up here to this backstage doorway. 4 shroud, 0 clues. Triple action, heal 3 horror. The cast's dressing room is filled with all manner of costumes and accessories, but it's tattered, yellowed robes at the far end of the room that catches your attention. It looks too torn and disheveled to be worn, yet it is enticing all the same. The man in the pallid mask is here, by the way. He says, 4 combat, 3 health, 4 agility, humanoid elite. It would normally spawn at the location farthest from all investigators, and it has aloof. As an action, investigate. Your location gets +2 shroud for this investigation. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, defeat the man in the pallid mask. Indeed, it's time. We've all laid aside disguise, but you. Robert W. Chambers, The Mask. The King in Yellow. So it is aloof. We're going to try and investigate. We would put us at 6, investigate. 4, 5. We are already at 6. So there are no clues here. So we're going to commit a perception. And this, look what I found, since we can't even play it. It's an event. So that puts us at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 6. -3, we succeed. Draw a card of perception. It is in another inquiring mind, which will be pretty not useful right now. However, we do discard this guy. When it would get discarded, we do this. The path is mine. As you face off with the stranger, you get the sense that he is grinning beneath his pale, faceless mask. Where is everybody, you ask, but he does not respond. What is going on? He remains silent and steps back as you approach, until his back is against the corner of the room. Inexplicably, he continues to back away, and his body melds into the wall behind you. Erupting from where he stood is a growing mass of viscous ooze. Instead of discarding the man in the pallid mask, move into the lobby. Add 2 tablet tokens to the chaos bag. Okay, so we're getting the tablets. And let me write that down somewhere. There it is. So, 2. Okay. Place 1 horror on the location the man in the pallid mask was removed from. Until the end of this scenario, horror on locations represents the advancing ooze, and each location with horror gains forced. After you leave this location, test agility 4. If you fail, take a damage in a horror. Keep this card next to the act deck as a reminder and advance to Act 3A. Okay, so it doesn't cause us to stop moving, so that's good, I think. Curtain call. The stranger must know the way out. You have to follow him. While the man in the pallid mask is not in play, the lobby gains as an action resign. Fourth, at the end of the round, place a horror on each location with no horror that is connected to a location with horror. It spreads. Objective. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. So Min moved, investigated, and then she will move back here. All right, that is their turns. So this says after you leave this location. So we need to test foot 4. There are no clues there. We have a Eureka. Sure, let's use Eureka. To go 4-4? That's not great. Honestly, I think I'm okay with just taking it, killing off Dr. Wyland in the process. We are 2-4. Let's go -3. We fail, we take a damage in a horror that'll kill Dr. Mylan. And then we move. Okay? Enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep. William York will draw another Schaffner's. Getting a resource. Min will draw. Oh, the King in Yellow. That's fine? Yes, that's fine. And she'll get a resource. We will advance, so we remove all Doom from play. Boop, 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 boop. And the Spires of Carcosa will therefore be discarded. We put the big guy back in the theater. 6 Doom, 1-0 to 6 Doom. William will draw another Spires. That's fine because this Doom will get removed, so that's good. And Min will draw Rotting Remains. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. We are 4-3. If we fail by 3, we die. So let's do it. 4-3, 4-3. We can't commit one card. I would commit the Eureka right now, but we have the King in Yellow. Sorry, the horror should have spread as well. At the end of the round. Yeah, it's there. So actually, we need to succeed, not fail by 2 or less. Okay, we fail by 1. So we take 1 horror. Oh my god. I think we'll have just enough to survive. I'm not sure if we can do arcade cliffs though. Holy shit. Oh, there is a clue to the lobby. That's fantastic. Okay. Yorick just has to kill the emissary. Kill the emissary. Kill the emissary. 4, 5, 6. 6-4. 6-4. 6-4. +1. Okay. 2 damage. Holy shit. This is coming down really close. Oh, this scenario is always so close. It's so good. It's like, it's so perfectly balanced, like right on a knife's edge. 6-4. -1. Yes, we have 0 horror on us. Holy shit. That does, however, discard the baseball bat. So if a thing is revealed, discard. We do kill it. We do get to play something from our discard pile. Not sure if the baseball bat is in my discard pile when that occurs. However, we do have a different one. Yeah, we have another baseball bat, so it doesn't matter. Might as well play it. Whew. Then we move. So, sorry. When we did that, also, this should have cleared. Killing this. Reset the agenda. 3 doom. Okay, and William moved there for his last action. Min, you are here right now, right? Yes. So, move, test 4 foot. We have 2 to 4. 0, yep, we fail. Take a damage and a horror. Damage. Horror, we are 6, so anything will kill us. But hopefully we can do this now. Second action move there. Investigate with Shroud 6. Difficulty 6. So we're going to commit everything we can. So we have 2 Inquiring Minds, Eureka. I think that'll have to be it. Yeah, that's 3 cards. So we are 4 plus 7 is 11 to 6. 12, because we have Magnifying Glass. And we committed 7 icons. Okay, 0. Good. First, let's do the Eureka search. Lucky flashlight. Lucky, I think. Oh man, this is coming down to the wire, as always. King in yellow. We, after single test is successful, so that would be there. Then we defeat this guy. He's not owned by anyone currently, so it's owned by the encounter deck, so he gets removed from the game. These go away. And that is her last action. Okay, it all comes down to this. I'm actually so lucky that I decided to put a clue down here, because that was perfect. Okay, let's go to upkeep. Yorick will draw a Vicious Blow. That's good, if we need it. Min will draw Analytical Mind. Okay. That's a resource. There is 4 out of 6 Doom. William will draw Rotting Remains. That's fine. He has 3 to 3. -1, so we take 1 horror. Min will draw. You cannot trigger lightning bolt abilities. That is fine. Oh, I shouldn't have taken the lucky. I can't play events. That's fine. Okay. Okay, now. William for sure is resigning. I think. How many cards? There are 2. There's 1 card in the encounter deck. Do I know what this card is? God, this is so little cheeky. It's not a Twisted to His Will. It's not a Rotting. Is it Rotting Remains? 1, 2. Not a Rotting Remains. Frozen in Fear? No, I don't know. I don't actually know what it is. It might be another hidden card. Do we risk it? Let's do it! No balls! Okay. Play Archaic Glyphs. And then discard these 2 Scavengings to the Archaic Glyphs. So we put 2 secrets on it. William's going to resign. Okay, it all comes down to this. Analytical mind has wild icons, which do count for intellect icons, but she just drew Eureka off of upkeep, so it wouldn't matter. And now we go to Mythos. What is this card? Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Okay. I might have fucked up. But honestly, if she gets defeated by horror, I'm okay with that. We're going to commit everything we have because we're going to try and draw off of this. So we are 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to use our ability to go 8. 8 to 4. Sorry. Horror should have spread here as well. 8 to 4. Okay, -3. Oh, Jesus. Min, thank you. We do Eureka. So hopefully we find something with a book icon. That's a book icon. We'll take Dr. Mylan. I won't bother to shuffle those since we're about to leave. That is gone. That will get reshuffled, but I don't care. Okay, discard Dr. Mylan. We translated the glyphs. Oh my god, wow. Just with the skin of our teeth. I'm in translated glyphs. Alright, she would gain 5 races, whatever. Second action, resign. Oh, wow. As always, this one is always super tense. I love this scenario so much. It's one of the best opening scenarios, I think. Mainly because you have so much control over the entire process. It's super exciting. All right, let us go to resolution. So first of all, the act. That's right. Escaping the theater. The stranger gives you a slight bow as he steps through the lobby's front entrance, opening a glass door that was not there a moment before. A sudden cacophony of noise erupts around you, and you fear that the building has only seconds before it is destroyed. You flee, crashing through the front doors and leaving the ruined theater in your wake. Several blocks away, you take a moment to rest and think about what you've witnessed. The investigators must decide. Choose one. We have to warn the police about what's going on. R1. The police won't believe us. We have to solve this mystery on our own. R2. So if you don't know, this begins what we do via doubt or conviction. And I think we're going to go with R2. We're going to try and go doubt. There is at least one conviction thing that we are going to choose for sure, but we're going to try to do as much doubt as we can. So let's go to resolution 2. And let's zoom in on this. There it is. Resolution 2. You think about going to the police, but considering the horrors in the theater, they're more likely to think you're mad than to believe your story. A small part of you wonders if this is still some kind of prank. But that can't be the case. It was all too real. Too terrifying to forget. Wondering what course of action to take, you find yourself backtracking over your escape route, returning to the theater with cautious steps. The bright glare of headlights drills into your eyes as cars pass on the street, splashing dirty rainwater onto the sidewalk beside you. Soon, the Ward Theater comes into sight, its bright lights dominating the streets of downtown. You expect the theater to be in ruins, but its exterior looks the same as it did when you arrived to see The King in Yellow earlier that night. You walk to the front window of the Ward Theater and tentatively peer through, but it is too dark to see anything inside. Just then, a chill brushes the nape of your neck, and you feel that you are being watched. You turn and spot a shadow fleeing around the corner. A swarm of roaches skitters across the sidewalk, following in the shadow's wake. Your muscles tense with uncertainty, and you round the corner in pursuit. Standing unconcerned on the sidewalk is a familiar-looking man in a featureless, pallid mask. His unwavering gaze bears down upon you. "Who are you?" you call out. The stranger does not respond, and instead turns and disappears into the alleyway behind the theater. You give chase, hoping for answers, but by the time you reach the alleyway, it is empty, save for a notice on the wall near the theater's employee entrance. "Don't be a wet blanket. Come to the King in Yellow Cool Cast Party, 8 p.m. at the home of Constance Dumaine, 1452 Atlantic Avenue. Formal dress only." You tear the notice from the wall and take it with you, hoping it will lead you to the answers you seek. Do you think it was wise not to warn anyone? In your campaign log, record that you chose not to go to the police. Mark 1 doubt in your campaign log. In your campaign log, record that the stranger is onto you. Add the man in the pallid mask weakness to the lead investigator's deck. Does not count towards deck size. For the remainder of this campaign, anytime the bearer of the man in the pallid mask leaves the campaign for any reason, choose a new investigator to become the bearer of the man in the pallid mask weakness and add it to their deck. In your campaign log, under chasing the stranger, place 2 tally marks. For the remainder of the campaign, keep a running tally of the number of times the man in the pallid mask is defeated during a game. Each tally will bring you 1 step closer to the truth. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. All right, let me just count victories. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 from locations, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. All right, so we have 8. William now has 10 because he took an offer he can't refuse, which is hilarious. We have 2 tally marks under chasing the stranger. We have 1 doubt and the police. We did not go into the police. All right, I'm gonna clean up and then we can talk about upgrades. And here we are, here are upgrades. So William York had 10 XP to spend. So let's show off his upgrades. We have Chainsaw. This is pretty good card. Obviously, if we can play it multiple times with him, that is pretty sick. He's gonna be replacing his baseball bat with that. And I'm worried about fine print. And also I forgot the last one. I forgot what it's called. So we're gonna pick up this unscrupulous loan to hopefully save our butts. And also we're gonna pick up this emergency cash 3. It gains 4 resources, which obviously is good for money for York and the fine print. However, it also says it can place 4 supply tokens on things, which works with the chainsaw because chainsaw uses supplies. So that's cool. And we're gonna be getting rid of the 2 not without your fights for that. All right, as for Min, we are going to be upgrading 1 copy of Archaic Glyphs into Archaic Glyphs Guiding Stones, which is obviously really, really good. And then it's the Necronomicon. We're going to try it out. We're going to try and play it with scavenging and see how busted it is. And of course, we're going to get rid of an Inquiring Mind for that. All right, so that was this episode. I love this scenario. It's a lot of fun. Next time is The Last King. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. It really helps out the channel. This has been SuperFang99, signing off.